accordingly. And like we've always been saying, we are not in any support or in any agreement with any violence of any kind in resolving issue. But reporting the violence being unleashed on our people does not automatically make us people who are asking for violence. We want people to defend themselves, and this is why. The news that came out of Nigeria today, especially from Ondo State, right? I'm going to try and bring something on your screen. I'm trying this today. I've not tried that in a while, and I hope it does the job. So, right, the news from Ondo today was that the Herdsmen clashed with Amotekun. Okay, they clashed with Amotekun and they killed 2 Amotekun corps members. All the news in Nigeria, locally and internationally, carried that news that happened in Yoruba land. Amotekun that we all celebrated are coming to defend and protect us from this, from these unwelcomed killers in our midst, and the thief and their people, the elite, the Fulani elite, who have been accused of those buying the guns for them. They are also telling us that they have rights to live in any part of Nigeria, which is in contention now, okay, especially in Yoruba land. I also have these updates as well from Ibadan, where we also received the report of a DPU shooting down an Amotekun corps member because he was accused of arresting a Fulani Herdsman that would give him the authority to arrest others in your state. So at the end of the day, so I'm trying to share this with you. I hope it works. So this is the news from Ondo. Okay. So at least 2 people died on Thursday in a clash between the operatives of Ondo State Security Network, known as Amotekun, and armed others. That's the news from Ondo State. Amotekun fighting with armed others, okay, in Yoruba land. And the incident, 20 times length, occurred at Agor Sanusi along Hotel Road in Owo, headquarters of our local government area of the state, right? That is in Ondo State today. And I picked up a video that I want to share with you. And in the process of sharing that, I'm also going to share with you the update given by Professor Wole Soyinka, how he's so unhappy that Nigeria police came out to say his house was not invaded. Professor Wole Soyinka was really upset, and you will hear from him today. He stated it, yes, his house was invaded by Fulani Herdsmen, armed Herdsmen, and it wasn't a cow, 2 or 3. And when he decided to apprehend them, they ran away and left their cows. It was Professor Wole Soyinka who phoned the police after they brought the whole situation under control. And the police in Ogun State came out to say, no, there wasn't anything like that. There's culpability between the police in Nigeria and these armed terrorists in Nigeria. And you get to know more why and why it's likely not going to change or stop. And I'm going to take you to other news from other parts of Yoruba land that borders on the increasing insecurity in Yoruba land. So let's do this first. Let's listen to one of their governors. Before we even listen to one of their governors, right? They were talking about security, right? Lifeless Buhari said those who were bringing in radio equipment to Nigeria, they were more dangerous. They are more dangerous than those who are armed to thief, killing people, kidnapping them for ransom, and even government paying tax, right? So here we are, the governor of Bauchi state, Bala Mohammed, who happened to be, he was the same guy who said a Fulani man can live anywhere in Nigeria, and there is no crime in that. He's just released a new statement, and he said a Fulani man deserves to hold his gun. He needs his AK47 to protect himself. To protect themselves. And the question is, protect themselves from who? to protect themselves and their cows from farmers who are going to stop them from grazing on their farms, right? This is what the governor had to say. So for some of you who may not really know that, this is a systemic, planned criminal invasion of territories in Yoruba land. They are really, really sanctioned. It's a big sanction. I mean, it is an agenda sanctioned by the powerful among them who have the power to control them, build ranches for them, rather than harming them and to continue to cause this havoc. This is what the Bauchi state government has to say. Listen.
I will tell you something that I told my colleagues about the herders and farmers clashes in Nigeria. You have seen what our colleagues in the southwest are doing, and some of them from the southeast. Some of us told them with all modesty and humility, you are wrong. But the person that is most wrong is the governor of Benue State, my brother and my colleague, Governor Otto. He started all this. If you don't accommodate other tribes, we are also accommodating your tribes in Bauchi and other places. We have so many people working in farming in Alkaleri, farming in Tafawa Balewa, farming in Bogoro. Has anybody told them to go? We have not, because it's their own inalienable right to be there. We have Yoruba people in Bauchi for over 150 years, even before the birth of Nigeria. Nobody has talking to them. Some of them have risen to become permanent secretaries in Gombe, in Bauchi, and in Borno. And now, because a Fulani man is practicing the tradition of transhumance, pastoralism, he has been exposed to the vagaries of the forest, the animals, and now the cattle rustlers who carry guns, kill him and take away his commonwealth, that is the cows. He had no option but to carry AK47 because the society and the government are not protecting him. What is his fault? It's the fault of the government and the people. You don't criminalize all of them, because in every tribe there are criminals. If cybercrime is being practiced mostly by one tribe, you don't criminalize the whole tribe that they are criminals. We should be very sensitive. I'm happy with what the chairman has said. We have to be careful. And you as journalists, you must exercise restraint. You must decipher from wrong and right. Something that is so bad, that can divide us, that can threaten our unity, our hegemony. You don't do it. I must thank our chairman of the Northern Governors Forum at this occasion, because we are talking of the use of media to promote peace and unity in Nigeria. I think he is a hero in that field. Governor Lalong, with his diverse background, with his minority background, he is leading the Northern governors with focus, with a lot of sense. You, the media, you must make sure you single out such heroes for promotion. Not those people that will speak from Ekiti or from Ondo, that Fulani should leave their forests. Nobody owns any forest. The forest is owned by Nigeria. Under Section 23, 24, 25 of the Constitution, every Nigerian is free to stay anywhere. And let me tell you, nobody had the freedom of matriculations or speaking anyhow. Anybody can speak anyhow, but we are exercising restraint.
Hear that? So we can talk from morning to night, Monday to Sunday, January to December. Yeah? They have their clear-cut intention. They have no intention in reining in all these guys who are armed, because they gave them the guns. And according to them, right, everyone asking those armed criminals to go They are those who want to disturb the peace and unity of Nigeria, not those who are wielding guns, shooting down people on their farms, destroying their farms. And now the farmers have no power. They are saying that you either accept it, or you are calling for this unity of Nigeria. How can invading people's properties? The land, there is nothing like Nigeria land. That is where they are making mistake. Some of them are talking about Nigeria land, Nigeria land. There's no Nigeria land. Do you get that now? There are landowners. All these indigenous lands have indigenous people who own them. That they are part of Nigeria now doesn't give their land or make their land Nigeria land. As much as they have been trying to change the whole narrative and the rest of that for years, people are still attached to their ancestral land as Africans.